What's up, my people? Don't know why I didn't make this before I started wet sanding on this thing, but let's discuss just the types of things we find on vehicles during the preparation process to install PPF, which are things that could aesthetically inhibit the perfection that we're trying to create. This is a 22 Mercedes SL63 AMG. Now this is I think base price, $180,000, $200,000 car. That doesn't mean they get painted well whenever they go to a third-party body shop. Now what I'm gonna show you, no, wrong way, is this front bumper, which obviously we have taken off of the vehicle to be able to wet sand this thing properly due to the, just lack of care that happened at the body shop. In order to get the pieces off that we needed to, which are these two little guys right here, which look like this. So this trim piece right here, this trim piece right here, but obviously on the driver's side. This is just taped off so I don't mess it up during the wet sanding. But what we are concerned about is all along this edge here, there was a massive piece of drip. You can sort of still see it. I have it in another video, but there was a massive clump of paint right here. And then you can see where they started wet sanding. So it's pretty smooth. And as they go into it, it got real difficult to sand here with all of this stuff on here. Because when they painted this thing, they didn't remove the bumper to do it properly. They just had this piece on here like this, and they taped it while it was on the bumper, and just tape it, send it. And because all of this stuff was still on here, when it came time to wet sand, it gets pretty tough to get down in here. Even, well, if I can find it, even when you have the proper tools, you can get down in here, wet sand properly. You're not gonna do it without damaging this if you don't take it off. Hell, that's not even to mention the fact that they didn't even use the proper color. You can see right here where this is where the paint happened and they've feathered it into here. This is the original color. This is the new color. They didn't even match the color properly. Really? There's nothing I can do about that. That's actual pigment. That's not texture. And then you can see that same sort of feathering effect here. And you can see a really hard tape line where they taped right here. They tried hiding it in this body line. They didn't do a good job. We found it. So I'm going to be wet sanding all of this as well, making all of this nice and smooth, getting out this paint drip here. That way when we put on our PPF, everything looks perfect.
Trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center.